All right, so from side ride, Todd's over here. And I'm gonna bump to grab, I call it a hip grab or a seat belt, but I'm gonna bump in a little bit and I'm gonna get this grip right here, okay? And I like to play from this position. I know when I do that he's gonna whizzer, for sure, that's fine. And this is what we call the guys these days call dogfight position, okay? But let's start with put both knees on the mat. He will probably have that leg up, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But when he's got both knees on the mat, right, the turnover positions are always skinny X. So shoulder to hip, shoulder to hip. If I'm taking him never this way, all sweeps and turnovers on this X, right? So I'm taking him this way over his wrist. If his elbow's on the mat, put your elbows on the mat. This shoulder over the elbow, shoulder over the wrist, hip over the ankle or knee, hip over the ankle or knee, right? Those are his weak points. This particular takedown, I'm going to drive this way, right towards Franklin right there, okay? So he's there off to the side. I got to get just a little space to get it, and then I'm going to go that way. Yep. And go slow. Put down for me to begin. Watch what happens, when I get the correct angle, how easy it is. And it's just because his hip is real close to his ankle. So if I go here, now it's real easy to, if I try to push Todd this way, that's hard, right? But if I just go here, now I'm on top. I used to sit up higher when I would do that, but when you get guys like Lloyd, they'll throw you when you get that high. So you're safer lower, okay? So it's harder to get thrown. So I'm gonna drive this way. And I'm gonna, of course, pass as I do it. I'll show you the second one in a second, but let's just practice that. So you're here, same thing. I got you on me. Blocking out that knee, blocking out the hand. If it's no gi, it's the same. I still have to worry about that hand, okay? Great, space, go. And I'm just kind of circling behind him that way. Okay, let's try it real quick. Then we'll do one more. Good guys, look here real quick. Two things I'm doing, just go to turtle time. I'm driving this way and I'm moving behind him. So as you're driving this way, you're gonna walk, basically you're gonna hop over their legs, because the guard, move behind them, not into them. Okay, keep going. From the beginning, so you gotta practice to bump, because sometimes person's off to the side, they have good jiu-jitsu, Todd has good jiu-jitsu here, it's not easy to get my arm there, right? That can be a battle. So that's why I have to sometimes make that little bump, right, to get space. I'm bumping him into him, and I'm going elbow first as I pummel, right? Elbow first as I pummel. So I'm just gonna bump into him just to create a little space. It's like when we bump to get our underhook, I'm intentionally bumping where I want my elbow to go. So he's glued on top of me. My elbow needs to go there. I bump right in that right spot, right in that little spot. And then I want to grab his hip bone, okay? So there's a reason for that. Now I go to do this. It's pretty natural for him to brace with his right foot. Yeah, he'll feel it. And then I'm just going to step back and pull. And that's why you want to have your hand on the hip so you can pull, okay? And now when I do that, right, bring your right leg up. Now it's going this way. Look, he's sitting in his closest to this post. He hits that knee. Doesn't take a lot of pressure to take him over that post, right? And the harder he posts, like when I'm really driving and he's really posting that way, that just helps you get the pull, okay? We're here. I bump, get the handle, I drive, and I always start with the drive, right? Even if I want the pull, because that makes him push into it. Change angle. My head is down the whole time. Roll away. That's why my head's down. Okay, if I lift my head up, he's going to go back to turtle. Watch. Go here, go to turtle, and now he's gone. Okay, so back, good connection. My shoulder, my head. Here. So you got him. Okay, let's try it. Loose grip here, and I don't have a good connection. He can put a lot of pressure on me with that whizzer, yeah. And then he'll have the dominant position. So one of the things that's helping protect me there is once I get on the side, I'll start again. Once I get this grip, I'm really driving my shoulder into Todd's rib, right? You can feel that?
Yep.
And now go to put the whizzer down on me.
Yeah.
That's what's protecting me, right? I can't lose that connection. And when I push into him, that helps seal that connection even better. But that's super important, because if you're loose at all, they're going to raise up and they're going to get higher than your shoulder, and they're going to push your head into the mat with that overhook. Okay? Let's double check that. Make sure they can't drag you down. So your shoulder needs to be pressed into his ribs there. And I'm doing an external rotation with my arm, as always, when we want to hold something close, this way. Now my arm is a frame. I'm focused on that right shoulder. Okay? Go ahead and try it. Reaction, right? You want to have that reaction. So if I'm on Todd and I feel him bring that arm around, I do want that grip, okay? So we both have to try and get to this position. So I'm going to try and get here too. And this is what's going to happen almost every time, okay? This is going to be the battle from here. He needs, which one of us has better connection, right? You connect with that shoulder, that's good. Or am I connected here, right? And I'm going to go. Okay. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates, because we're updating this every week. And make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.